All right. So I got to meet with Vocal Austin. They are the local outreach for homeless people. Like they're the political voice for it. It's not got a lot of money behind it, naturally. Um, so if there is someone out there with a ridiculous sum of money that wants to pretend they care about poor people, there's a good choice. Super PAC, wherever you are, conglomerate of money that just wants to pretend it's good. Certainly, there's a Google around here next to a library, and good people everywhere that think education and empowerment of even the least could make good things happen. There is a homeless problem here. There's like 6,000 people in Austin that are unhoused. I just found out today not only is you cannot sleep in the park at all, ever go. I found that out 2 days ago. It's cold. I was just like, that's illegal. You can't sleep on benches, even if they're comfy benches and you miss your bus and you're like, shit, I'm just stuck here. Don't do that. Um, every homeless center for a bed is backed up and there's no way to get in. I mean, people die. And there's a serial killer who's killing homeless people and no one cares because they ain't got money. There's dead people probably. It's kind of like when I was in Philly and a kid, they called them the school. They weren't school shootings because it was poor black kids. It was gang violence in schools. That's not a school shooting. That's different. It's just poor people dying. So you've got to call it something else no one cares about. And this is homeless people being murdered. So it's just no one cares. Like it's drugs. It probably is. I mean, let's be stereotypical here. Everybody loves being that. Um, anyway, tomorrow they're gonna vocal Austin. There's one in Kentucky too. Um, they're going to be trying to the mayors. 4 people who are running for mayor are actually showing up for an interview. The mayor, who actually is in charge of the whole kicking people out of the park, making sure people can't come here and just find jobs easily and become contributing members of society because he wants to lock them up. He won't show up. He's not answering questions. He could be in, like, there's a homeless problem. They're going to lose 600 more beds in a little bit. There's no funding for it. They blew $9 million on 600 bids for a year. $9 million for 600 beds. And they're all in just a warehouse. Like, I can't even. What could you do with $9 million? How many people could you house for a year with that? Like, if you put that in a index fund and just collected the interest off that $9 million, and every year you could just keep housing people and you keep the $9 million. Just do that forever. They got several $100 million. What would they do with that, Austin? Hey, you got to print its own money. It's do what you want. Make up your own currency. Okay, you guys have a great day. Remember, vaccines, they don't stop transmission anymore. They don't give you immunity. They're like aspirin, but you have to take them before the headache. That's what vaccines are these days. Karens, you have educated me so much. I didn't realize we would be living in the world where you are always right. Karens, don't endorse anybody because I'm not going to vote for them.